I really did believe that no black person would ever shoot me. I was their representative.
He was a revolutionary, a saint,
thug, thinker,
militant, criminal,
philosopher,
an outlaw,
poet,
warrior, cynic,
an activist,
visionary, superstar,
gangster,
martyr.
Just an icon, you know what I'm saying?
Much takes a rare look at the life and career of the legend, Tupac, versus Tonight.
Doctors removed one of Shakur's lungs earlier this week. He was pronounced dead Friday at the University Medical Center in Las Vegas.
As we count down to Tupac versus, we're going to be examining his life from the controversies to the movie roles, and we're also going to be playing some of your favorite Pac videos. Back now than when he was alive. Pac released 4 albums, and since his death, 6 albums have been officially released. Now, that's not all. Unofficially, and with bootlegs, 16 albums, 16 albums have been released in Tupac's name.
With my music, it's like watching somebody going through things.
I ain't mad at you. Let me see your hands now. I ain't mad at you.
I believe he was a poet because he makes you think with so many of his songs and lyrics. So if his music didn't come out, I think that'd be very sad.
Tupac understood about his time limits here, and that Tupac worked like a demon to make sure that he had probably about 10 years worth of music to put out after he left.
There will be a day when everybody's gone, but your work will still be here. I treat my albums like movies. I treat writing it like I'm a character writing a story, you know, for each album, whatever I'm going through, whatever stages I'm going through. And I do it vividly with vivid pictures, with action and description and a beginning, middle, and an end, and conflict and, you know, redemption. James Dean was a rapper, it'd be me, you know what I mean? Or if Marilyn Monroe was a rapper, it'd be me. The person who you can just watch go through crazy drama, cry, laugh, cheer, or whatever, but it's not happening to you, it's happening to them. And I'll tell you vividly, because I don't know that you're not supposed to tell people everything that happens in your life, so I just tell them.
History will absolve Tupac, so I don't care what people think. I know that, like, that was a man who walked this earth, who lived true, who had dignity, who had courage, and who had ethics, and who stood for what he believed in. He said what he wanted to say in his lifetime.
It's been said that the highlight of Tupac's acting career was the role of Lucky in Poetic Justice, which he co-starred in with Janet Jackson. But as usual, controversy followed Tupac. Rumors were that Tupac was asked to take an AIDS test, but he refused. And then there were rumors that Janet Jackson changed her phone number in order to avoid Tupac. In his lifetime, Tupac starred in 6 movies. And you might be surprised to find out that acting was his first love and not music.
I feel like I've always been an actor, and acting is my first love. If Bishop from Juice was a reflection of young black male today, I wouldn't be honest if I didn't show another reflection. All of our young black males are not violent. They're all not taking the law into their own hands. They're all not going to that extreme to accomplish some sort of achievement in their life. So this is just another way of showing how you can be a young black male and accomplish something.
What's in yours?
I don't know. Still trying to find out. I'm an actor, and I don't want anybody to take that from me and say, you're a rapper who's acting, because you would hardly pay me this, and you would hardly get these scenes that you're getting if I was a rapper just acting.
Yeah, but you do this the way you did it before.
Brother, only get a little bit of blood. We done shed 400 years worth of blood. I can't get no blood on the set.
So I'm an actor. I just happen to rap on my spare time instead of being a waiter.
That was Trapped off of Tupac's debut album. As we count down to Tupac versus, we're going to be playing some of your favorite Tupac videos. We're also going to be examining Tupac as a man. After the break, we're going to take a look at all the controversies that have surrounded him in his short 25 years. So stay tuned, more to come after this break. From the time that Tupac was born, it seemed as if controversy was bound to follow him throughout his life. His mother, Afeni Shakur, was pregnant while incarcerated. Tupac was shot 5 times. You had all the lawsuits, the East Coast, West Coast drama, and the charges. Now, in the upcoming special Tupac Versus, the interview with Pac is actually conducted in prison, where Tupac was serving a 4.5-year prison sentence for sexual assault. He eventually only served 8 months of that because Suge Knight bailed him out for a whopping $1.4 million. It came with a catch. Tupac had to sign on to Death Row Records.
Cali love to my true thugs, picture me now, still down for that death row sound, searching for paydays, no longer Dre Day or even Dirt J.
All these people talking about an East Coast, West Coast war, they like the Judas was to Jesus. We here to bring money and to bring change. They here to cause confusion.
And what happened was, you know what I mean, he was in my town, so, you know, me and my crew was there, so we stepped to them, him and Suge, and, you know, we wanted them to tell us what was up, you know what I mean? Because we like this guy's music, but he can't be in my town dissing me.
All these weak rappers, Nas, all these suckers.
We went to him and stepped to him, and the brother was like, nah, I'm from New York, man, me and you, Nas, we like this, don't never let nothing come between us. And he told me that I'm gonna hear a lot of things that he said about me, and he's gonna hear a lot of things that I said about him, but put it past us, and we powerful people, and let's move ahead. And we shook hands and said we'll talk on a later note. 3 days later, he was gone, and we never got a chance to really talk.
Me and Tupac were soldiers of the same struggle.
We coming to the East Coast to prove there is no fear, there is no problem, there ain't nothing but opportunity. And the opportunity is overthrow the government y'all got right now, which is Bad Boy.
It was a vibe that was, you know, created by the fans, and it just got out of hand, you know. And it's something that we were embarrassed at all times to have our name associated with, just because we were a big entity on the East Coast. We never condoned anything as ignorant as that.
It's not a game. We out here trying to help our people make money. We trying to get out of this 3-strike circle they got us in.
We make music to bring us all together. That would be self-defeating just to represent one part of the country, you know. Right. We try to make music for the world to bring us all together, and, you know, at the same time, as a hip-hop nation, united we stand, divided we fall.
Lil' Kim don't conversate with real G's, quick to snatch her ugly ass off the streets. You little weed.
It's me, but it's just blown up. We will bring a new government here that will feed every person in New York.
All right, cool, man. All right, man, peace. Thanks a lot. Take care. Peace.
And what the media does is, if you ever want to see anger, just, he's the best actor in the world, and he'll show it to you. So that's what they do, and make it look like I'm just any guy in America when I'm an actor who's just playing this part so well that I look very angry.
Picture perfect. I paint a perfect picture, bombing suckers with precision. My intentions to get with you with that and double OP. Dog, my closest homies, it's so cold, we dispose of.
You know, not that I'm such a great actor, but anger is easy. Everybody gets mad. Everybody's frustrated, and everybody is fed up, so it's not a hard part to play.
It's been almost 7 years since Tupac was gunned down, and his murder remains an unsolved mystery. A lot of theories out there. Some people even believe that Tupac is still alive and he will come back. Now, on the 6th anniversary of his death, a Los Angeles writer wrote a couple of controversial articles, and the articles pointed the finger towards the Bad Boy camp. In Tupac Versus, the documentary examines the reasons why this death has been unsolved, and also talks about the relationship between Tupac and Biggie. Fans mourned his death area, as did his peers, but a lot of people simply stated, you live by the gun, you die by the gun.
Pour out some liquor. Pour out a little liquor.
Y'all know what time it is.
You can't put the music on Tupac's death, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the situation in America, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at the situation, all the violence on the streets, this, that, and the other. And just because you're a musician, that don't mean you bulletproof.
There's many brothers who got killed just like Tupac. Where they names at?
He wanted to live a better life, so, you know, he left that thug stuff behind him, but, you know, it still kept following him.
He's still with me because he part of hip-hop.
It's like all my heart go out to Tupac.
That Tupac, that was sad right there. You know what I mean? So it was like, yo, you got to snap out of that right there, man, because all it was for me was a smack in the face, then you know that it could happen to anybody. It's tragic, but I don't feel that a death need to be an example. May he rest in peace and may he carry on throughout us.
In a couple of minutes, MuchMusic is going to be airing Tupac Versus, a documentary that explores Tupac's life on a multidimensional level. This guy was incredibly talented. He was an actor, MC, activist, poet, a musician. Come on, he even studied ballet. He was shown many, many things. Although he was talented, he was a man of many contradictions.
People love to, have mercy and sympathy for everything, from the animals to the whales to fur to everything except us, your youth. The ones who you've given no attention to, who become adults with no compassion. I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody gonna clean it up. And I feel like if you walk by a street and you was walking on concrete and you saw a rose growing out of concrete, even if it had messed up petals and it was a little, to the side, you would marvel at just seeing a rose grow through concrete. So why is it that when you see some ghetto kid grow out of all of the dirtiest circumstances and he can talk and he can sit across from you, make you smile, make you cry, make you laugh, all you can talk about is my dirty rose, my dirty stems, and how I'm leaning crooked to the side. You can't even see that I came up out of that shit. And that's exactly the analogy that it is for me.
Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero.
If you thought about it, I'm hardly the villain. I'm hardly the one you should be scared of. It's the guy that can't talk. It's the guy without a job. It's the one with scars on his face, not the one clean cut. You know what I mean? You should be worried about a lot of other things, but not me.